What's up guys, it's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with a quick and fun little Destiny video. Now today we're going to actually be talking about how to acquire a legendary Sparrow without having to get one from RNG through either of the raids, which I believe right now besides the vendor option is the only way you can get a legendary Sparrow, other than if you have the EV Tumbler, which you got if you bought the Dark Below DLC. Now I have not been able to get a Sparrow drop from either of the raids. I do have the EV30 Tumbler, but I'll get to that in a minute. Actually, I'll tell you what, let me show you that, guys, that is. The EV30 Tumbler was actually a Sparrow you got if you bought the Dark Below DLC, whether you pre-ordered it or if you, I believe if you purchased it at the time it came out. It's a legendary Sparrow with 100 durability, and you can see it's got destabilizers. So the one cool thing about this is when you go off a jump, you can actually do tricks. If you use the D-pad and press it in different directions, you can actually do little animations with your Sparrow. You can use left bumper, right bumper for quick lateral movement, and it's got a little bit of a higher boost than your normal green Sparrows. Now, personally, I hate this thing because to me it looks like the paint job that they used on the Redneck Optimus Prime and all the Michael Bay movies, and I just cannot, I don't think this has any place in a sci-fi universe. I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. But it is fun to sometimes try out just to do the tricks and stuff. But what I've been doing is I have been using mainly my green Sparrows that I had. This is the GameStop pre-order Sparrow, which I think looks pretty cool. And then this one I believe I got from the 5th chest on Earth. It's blue and gold, or blue and yellow, and this is actually the colors of my college alma mater school, so I usually use this too to kind of represent a little bit. But anyways, so this is the Sparrow I've been using, the S31V, which also has 100 durability. Kind of simple and plain looking. I like, kind of cleaner looking tech in the sci-fi, so I think this looks pretty cool. He's got the strafe thrusters, quick brake, and this also has a boost to a little bit faster speed than the green Sparrows. But what I'm going to show you today is how you can actually acquire a legendary quality Sparrow without having to do the raid or without having to use the ridiculous looking EV30 Tumbler. So what you're going to want to do, you can do this through the Crucible or the Vanguard, is you want to basically get 150 marks, and I believe you have to be rank 3. Yes, you have to be rank 3 with the Vanguard or with the Crucible, and you have to have 150 or 175, marks in either the Crucible or the Vanguard. That'll take you about 2 weeks to get. It's a little bit easier to get the Vanguard marks, so if you're wanting to do it faster, I'd definitely do it through the Vanguard. And you'll see he has 3 different Sparrows for sale. These are all blue, rare quality. He's got an orange and dark gray one. He has the white one, which is the one I got, which for some reason is blue in the icon. I'm not sure why that is. And then he also has another gray and orange one. So pretty simple color choices. I like the white one the best. Now the Crucible guy, I'll go show you what he's got. He has some more interesting color options on his. But it's pretty easy to buy one of those, and you just buy it like you do the other Vanguard or Crucible items. And like I said, it's 175 marks on either one. That will take you a lot longer to do in the Crucible because it can be a real grind fest trying to get those marks in the Crucible. So I'll run down here and show you real quick what the Crucible Quartermaster guy has in terms of his Sparrows. And let's see here, he's got an S30C Phoenix that is red and blue. That's kind of the Crucible color. All the new ships that you can get that drop in the Crucible are that same color. And he's also got a blue and orange one. Looks a little different there. And I think this is probably the coolest one he's got. He's got a yellow and green one here. It's like Sprite 7-Up color Sparrow. So that one looks pretty cool. However, I am only level 1 with the Crucible and don't see myself getting to level 2 or 3 anytime soon because I use the Crucible. Mainly I wear my faction items in there. It's just easier to level up the factions, and the Crucible honestly takes forever to get marks and things, so I usually pretty much ignore it in terms of getting that reputation level up. Alright, so what you want to do, you go, and when you purchase that Sparrow, you're going to have it here and you're going to have it equipped. Now, what you are going to need for this next part is Xur is going to have to be in the tower, and you are going to have 23 strange coins. So this week Xur is over here by the speaker, and Xur brings these items every week. They are basically upgrades for your rare Sparrow. You guys have probably heard me talking about them in my Xur videos, and I don't recommend doing this really unless you're just kind of out of stuff to do in Destiny. If you're just bored and you're looking to get something new then that's about the only reason I would recommend doing it. You know, in order to get these, like I said, they're 175 marks, and you should be spending those marks on weapons and armor and other good items that are going to actually help you in the game. But like I said, if you're like me and you've been playing, you know, I've been playing a long time, and I don't have all my gear on this character. Most of it's on my warlock since he's doing Iron Banner, but I've got pretty much all the exotic items that I want, and a lot of the other weapons and armor that I want. So at this point, Xur doesn't have much for me each week. Okay, so you're going to come down here on Xur, and you see he's got these two. He's got Plasma Drive, and he has the Emerald Coil. This one is going to give you a green boost on your Sparrow. We'll also upgrade it to Legendary. This one's going to give you more of a bluish color, which I'm kind of torn. I don't know which one I want to get, but let's go ahead. I guess I'll get the Emerald Coil. So all you're going to do is you're going to buy this. You're going to say goodbye to 23 strange coins. And again, that's why I say don't do this unless you really are just kind of bored of Destiny and looking for something fun to do, because, you know, for 23 strange coins this week you could have had Hard Light, which is a pretty decent exotic auto rifle. And obviously you can also save those coins for the next week and purchase whatever you want to get from Xur. So like I said, not much I want to buy from him, so I wanted to go ahead and just do this to kind of show you guys how this process works. So you'll see it here in your consumables. It's strangely tuned drive that produces greenish contra under boost, permanently upgrades an equipped rare Sparrow to improve speed and durability. So what you have to do in order to use this, you have to make sure your rare Sparrow is equipped. And I'm actually, before I do this, I'm going to go down to Earth so that you guys can actually see the effect of this when it takes place. But, you know, again, it's a pretty simple and easy little thing to do, and just wanted to show you some of the newer players maybe who don't know how to do this to get that legendary Sparrow, so they don't have to use that ridiculous looking EV30 Tumbler. Alright, so we're just going to go down to patrol the Cosmodrome, and this may just take a minute because of the loading screens. Get back here and there. Alright, I'm just going to sit here and wait. We're hopefully not going to get disconnected. I've been having a lot of problems lately with disconnects on Destiny. Alright, looks like it's going to work for us here. Now I could have done this upgrade in the tower, I could have done it in orbit, but I just wanted to come down here so it would be easier to show you what it looks like. So we're going to pull out my Sparrow first of all, and you can see this is just the normal Sparrow. You can see the boost is just the normal kind of orange fiery color there. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go over to our Emerald Coil. We are going to consume that, and you can see on the right corner there I now have the S31V. It is now a purple legendary quality Sparrow. You can see the durability is 110, and it has a green trail. It still has mainly the same you know, traits as it had before, just it's a little bit more durable, which in all honesty doesn't really mean much. Just means you can take a little bit more damage. And okay, it's not showing up green. I'm betting I have to resummon it. Alright, so now that we've destroyed our Sparrow, let me resummon it here, and hopefully that will actually show it green now. Alright, there you go. So you can see it still shows up orange, and then when you boost it shows up that it's now green color. So, you know, obviously like I said, it's just kind of a silly cosmetic upgrade. It's kind of something to do if you're bored and just don't have much to do in Destiny. You can give yourself a, you can pimp out your Sparrow with a little colored contrail there. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to do that real quick, show you guys how to get a legendary Sparrow without having to run through the raid or without having to use that EV30 Tumbler you got for free. So that's pretty much it, and like I said, you know, that's kind of a long drawn out way to get a legendary Sparrow, and in the end it's probably not worth it, like I said, unless you really just are looking to have something cool and cosmetic that you want to use to be a little bit different. You know, again, I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you've already got a lot of the other items and gear in the game, as it does take a long time to build up 175 marks, plus you have to spend 23 strange coins. Anyways guys, this has been TechnoViking23. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time.